Sometimes I use a little bit too much swearing for some people to handle. You know, they don't think it's ladylike. And then I just say, well, good, well, who made up the rules?
Really?
What are the advantages? Not too many, really. You'd think there would be, but they're just disguised.
Stuff like that.
You get to cry a lot, and there's lots of emotion. You're very emotional. I don't know, at least I am.
Let's talk about women. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about bitching and the coming undone. I live for the weekend. It's part of the script. We pray for an angel. Well, hey, this is it.
What does rock and roll do for your love life?
Kills it. Me personally.
Why?
I just don't find that I have time for it. You know, I've gone through a few close ones where, you know, the guy said, well, it's either the band or me. And, you know, when you hear something like that, at least to me, that was like, get out of my life.
What's the toughest? Could you ever see yourself getting married?
No. These are all definites. No.
Why?
Because I mean, you know, I don't like to knock the American dream or anything, but, you know, I'm just personally not into, you know, I don't know what you do when you get, what do you do, sign a piece of paper, and there's a piece of paper binding you to a situation that you might not want to be in for the rest of your life.
Do you ever want to have children?
No.
Like I said,
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to, you know, I mean, I've had my drinks and I've had my problems, and I also work them out. Mm-hmm. You know, I finally realized that's what I mean by growing up on the road. You learn that you can't do certain things. If you really want to be a musician, now that's where you got to really do some soul searching and decide, do I want to be a musician or do I want to be a flash in the pan and ride limos for a week? Now you got to decide what you want to do with your life. If you're going to sit there and mess it up with too much drinking, you're going to get fat, you're going to lose your voice. With drugs, you'll fall apart. It's just a matter of time. Mm-hmm. And I realized that because I saw people go through it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, right away, like if I go on tour now, I don't drink anything because it's bad for the vocal cords.
if you mess around.
What is it like to be on the road with a rock band?
You don't sleep right, you don't eat right, and you just, that's my favorite part. That's the part that makes everything worthwhile to me. I mean, I enjoy other things. I love to record, but, you know, that can get nerve-wracking because you always try and get everything perfect. Live, it's like you never know what to expect. It's like, is this audience going to be easy, you know, to get excited, or are they going to be difficult? My own personal experience, what I've seen, male bands, the girl groupies are there for one thing, to meet the band and to hang out with the band and to have sex with the band, you know, pretty much. The male groupies we get, I don't know what they want, you know, I don't know, because they don't talk, they're too scared to say anything to me, you know.
Do they make passes at you, or?
No. I mean, only the drunk ones, which, you know, then you don't even have to deal with that. But, you know, now, I mean, the guys in the band now get the girl groupies now, and I'm, you know, I go home back to my hotel.
I sold that and got a Jeep.
It'd be wonderful to have a lot of money, I guess. I don't know what it's like. I've never experienced it, but I'm in this to have a good time.
Is being famous important to you?
I want a certain sort of fame, like when they write the ultimate rock and roll history book, you know, I want my name to be there, you know, as standing for something, like being one of the first females to really, you know, play rock and roll and have that sort of rock and roll spirit.
Do you like fame? Or if you were 40 years old, would you want to be up on a stage performing?
Yes, I think so. I mean, you know, I have not, unless I lost my desire to, and I can't see that happening to me, you know, because it's such an exciting feeling.
Is being feminine whatever that means to you. Is that important?
See, people always looked at me and said, why don't you dress like a girl? You know, why don't you wear a dress, or why don't you, you know, wear your hair different, or, you know, do lighter, have a lighter image. If I think about how I was the whole time I was a little kid and a teenager, I was not the sort of person that, even if I was still in school, I wouldn't have gone to a prom. I would not have put on a prom dress for all money. No way, no way. That's like posing nude to me. Much as this is a fun job, it's still a job. You know, those are the parts where it comes in being a job, when we've got a curfew and you don't go out. Now, see, I made up my own mind to do that. I mean, I could go out and party my butt off, but, you know, I don't want to.
Well, for instance, what's been the toughest part? Do you find that men are intimidated by you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Why?
Because I come on very strong, but, you know, just in the sense that I'm very confident, and I don't sit there and speak differently for different people. Like, you know, if I mean, I'm controlling myself now so I don't slip and say anything wrong, but so some people are intimidated. They're not used to hearing, you know, girls talk the way I talk sometimes.
How do you talk that's different than how other girls talk?
Sometimes I use a little bit too much swearing for some people to handle. You know, they don't think it's ladylike. And then I just say, well, good, well, who made up the rules? You know, who made up the rules that said how I've got to act?
Mm-hmm. Did it bother you that people thought you were tough?
No. Keeps me safe. You know, I know it bugs me.